Welcome! Welcome to Wednesday News. I'm your host, Amit Roy. Please like me and subscribe me. Today I want to tell you a very serious thing. And it's about the mindset of the Chinese PLN leaders and the Chinese leaders, communist leaders. Because to understand that, one has to, if you want to counter them, CCP, and CCP's wickedness, you must know their mind. So this is my submission for you today. And I hope you'll enjoy this and learn from this. Learning them about their mindset and their focus in life. You know, focus is everything in life. Now, how Chinese CCP leaders focus, that's an interesting thing. Now, Chinese mindset, let's go for the Sun Tzu little bit because I'm not going totally focusing on Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, it starts from deception. And Chinese leadership in general believes in deception. In Western style of operations, even in Indians, because Indians believe in Bhagavad Gita. Why I'm telling Bhagavad Gita? I'm not a religious person. I am a beef eater. But why I'm telling Bhagavad Gita, I'll explain you because it has something to do with Japan. And samurai as well. Now, in the Western concept, you see, as Clausewitz used to say, see things, that war is a duel between two forces. One would certainly overcome others. In Chinese, that's not the case. It's like a game of Go. You play and keep on playing. It's not about winning the war in that sense. Now, coming to China, Chinese leadership, how they are and why personal relation, honor has no meaning. In Chinese battle, honor has no meaning. Traditionally, honor has no place. Like in India, we have honor. In the Western world, we have honor. In the Indian military academy, it is being taught that you should be honorable. We are taught to be honorable. But in China, there is nothing called honor. I mean, even this current dispensation like communists. Yeah, honor has no meaning. Personal relation has no meaning. Now, who are these people? Now, look, I want to give you a brief example how this creepy mind works. Now, we are seeing a tennis star, Peng Shuai. He was forced to have sexual relation with Chinese Vice Minister Zhang Gaoli in his office. And his guards were waiting outside and he was protecting Zhang Gaoli. And later, she wrote in a statement Weibo, Chinese social media, that she was devastated, etc., etc. But after 1 hour or 30 minutes, that was vanished, and this woman is vanished. And Zhang Gaoli is untouched. He's a tiger. This is the mentality of Chinese leaders. Now look, Peng Shuai has vanished from the world. She is given injection to alter mind, to prove her she is a lunatic. And she is being coerced to tell her all rubbish. And you see, Chinese are not taking her out. She's not allowed to travel. This is the thing, Chinese mindset, the total lies. In Galwan, Chinese soldiers were killed. More than 70 Chinese soldiers were killed. They will say only 4 had died. Even in COVID, you see, every day more than 5 to 8,000 people are dying, approximately, even if not more. Every place is filled with coffins. They cannot cremate their dead persons. Yet China will say only few people have died. Chinese vaccine doesn't work. It's a total lie. And they pose as personal friends. As Mao used to be personal friend, and Zhao used to be personal friend of Pandit Nehru. And what they did, screwed Pandit Nehru so badly, and India lost several thousand square miles of Indian land. This is Chinese mindset. Personal relation. Communists have no personal relation. Now, how their mind works? They are utterly corrupt persons. By nature, Mao and there are a lot of people are psychiatric patients in a way. Now I'm giving one example. Lin Biao, General Lin Biao. What kind of person he was? Now, a lot of Indians they are slowly started understanding Chinese design, and they are understanding China, how severe adversary China is, or enemy, I would rather say. Adversary, I don't want to say. Enemy. Your enemy number one. Now, Lin Biao was a very successful Chinese general. And he was a sort of maniac, Not made by Chinese media. I am not telling that. Lin Biao used to fear. He was a very successful general, it's being told. I don't know. Lin Biao was Mao's number 2. And Lin Biao used to fear sound, he used to fear sunlight, strong wind, and he was an opium addict. Now, Mao used Lin Biao to do many dirty things in Cultural Revolution, and then boarded him a plane and shoot him down. This is communist culture. And who was the man behind it? All these things. Nehruji's personal friend, so quote unquote, Zhou Enlai. Dangerous man, Chinese spy master. And China is dealing drugs. In Yunnan there was Stone Garden. I know the names, man. I will not tell in this episode. I will tell sometime, some other time. Stone Garden. How they propagate drugs. This is a culture. They make money from that. Look, I am giving you some example. The names I got about how Mao had 4 wives and 16 concubines. Mao used to run orgy in his palace. Chen Wulan escaped that. And she was a cheer girl for Mao. Mao used to screw her. And later she came out, she went to London and spoke that. And one woman, you see, she is very famous, Zhang Yufang. She was a train attendant and married to an army officer. Mao liked her in the train and forced her to be with her rest of his life. His husband was thrown away and given a television set and told, never come near her. And you have to follow it. And this is a culture. And another man, I am telling you, Deng Xiaoping, he raped his own nurse, according to Mao's doctor. So these are the people you are going to face. Look, there is no honor in communist society. There is no honor at all. It's a total mafia society in China. If you have power, you can do. Your women must present themselves to the top brass and say, look, there's a general called Lin Dan. He publicly raped a woman and his mother went and paid some money, says things are settled. He's a Chinese general's son. These are the way Chinese Communist Party works. And look, why I am saying question of honor. Now I am going to strategize some elements of warfare. And I want to show how China thinks in war, about war. It's like winning a war without fighting a war. That's their primary doctrine. And they will say countless lies. But in India, or in Western world, especially in India, officers are made cricket players. Honor, ethics, moral. I believe in morality. But how you fight an army which has no moral at all? They will be vanquished. I don't say they will not be, but they will look at the cost. So, in India, must learn from a little bit of Bhagavad Gita. Because Japan has adopted Bhagavad Gita unknowingly through Buddhism. Entire samurai cult, you see, it has come out of the Buddhism. And when I was in Japan, I was learning about samurais, I got surprised. It's so much, influenced by Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I'm not talking Bhagavad Gita at all from the religious point of view. I don't care about religion. But samurai cult, if you go, little bit I'm saying, because, against deception you have to use positive force. Deception, who does you are starting from a weaker standpoint. If you are strong, you'll go for morality. And that would come from, more robust kind of approach. So, I want to give you some example why I'm saying samurai thing. He says lack of possession, focus, etc. I'll explain it in detail some other time, but now I'm just saying there is a concept called 5 elements. Exactly Indians and Hinduism has 5 elements. Up, Tej, Morut, Khiti, Bom. And they have the same thing. And that was in influence from India. And look, a lot of people try to project Japan as Confucius. But I am more and more seeing the art and doctrines I'm seeing, they're very Indian. Although Indians do not understand that in many ways, because Modi has made in the Hindu religion into a kind of cult for his personal victory. Ram and Ram and Ram, this is nothing to do with real military tactics or ethos of India. Oh, because we are very closer, I'm surprised, to West, Clausewitz and all, historically. So, when I'm telling my friends in Indian Army that, look, there is no honor in fighting China. You have to interpret honor in a different platform. Honor must be there. But we're fighting China. China doesn't follow any honor. Sun Tzu, if you see, there's no honor. It's just fighting you. You make fight with someone else to win your war. Because A fights B, so C knows that I'm out of danger. China never won a war in its entire history. Entire war has failed. Big, massive war. So my submission is, learn about Chinese mentality and then take action. Unless you allow China to play on your head, on your shoulder like a monkey, China will keep grabbing your head and turn you. Look the way they are doing Feng Shui. Feng Shui, World Federation is telling Feng Shui has gone hiding. Take her out. China plays a lot of lies. Anyway, this is my submission for you. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Please subscribe me and like me.